Hello. Welcome, everyone. It is Friday. We're gonna play some of this game. Let's write this game, Squeakross. I was kind of expecting it to have like a title screen at the beginning, but it just brings you directly into this menu. Alright, let me greet some people. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Stream Elements. Welcome, Incognito, Stanley, Duck, Joseph, Slime Molder, Resetter, Deffins, Sid, Centoweeb, and it's everyone. That's everyone. It's literally everyone. Anyway, also welcome Kiss Beads. This is the demo for Squeakross. This game right here. It's pretty much picross, except you're like a rat or a mouse. I don't actually know if this is a rat or a mouse, but you get to customize your character, you get to get items, things like that. Anyway, this is today's drawing. It's me as a rat of some kind. And it'll be here. It'll be on the screen, right here. Welcome Ronmu, welcome Cryptic Command. Shame it didn't come out in time for the Game Awards. It's not even out. It's simply just a demo. Anyway, okay. You can make your own rat. You could totally make a... Whoa, what the... You couldn't actually choose a color. Fur pattern. It's gotta be, freaking... Wait, could I... I could have this be like half red and then half blue? Maybe? Maybe that's the thing. And then it kind of looks like it's wearing the sweater vests? I don't know. Is there one that's like not half? One that's like 3/4? Bandit, Diamond Trail, small spots, big spots, hold on, half spots. Maybe just half. Maybe it's just half. Okay, half, and then that like over there. And then the color, obviously, it's gotta be like this. Pattern color. Pattern color, make this one blue. So, yo, it's literally me. Does Ember know this game exists? I don't know. I don't know if she's ever played Picross. Welcome Macho Mandolf. Looks like he's wearing jeans. Well, well, well. Okay, it's gotta be this one. And then saturation, maybe that's good. What is skin color? Oh, skin color is probably like this, maybe. Oh, that's like, okay, that's like the ears. I don't know. This looks weird. Okay, what about just this? It's probably fine. Body height. Body mass. I don't know. Oh yeah, the tail. Yeah, what's going on with the tail? It kind of looks like Spider-Man. Spider-Man if it was a rat. Okay, hold on. Is there like a better pattern? Maybe gradient. Gradient's kind of nice. This is like what's this guy? What that guy? That guy's name? God of War. This is Kratos. Plain belly panda. Lightning. Maybe this is good. No, I actually don't know. Welcome Yurga. Big spots. Diamond Bandit. Actually, Bandit's kind of cool. Half. Let's just go with half. And then what? Oh, there's more. There's more. Oh, you can customize the head type as well. Look at that. Goldie, the game of the year, right here. Let's see, which one? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this one. Teeth length? Yo, what the? You can make it huge. What about this? And then maximum, and then mouth shape. You could have the mouth be open. It could be sad. It could have a little one of these things. It could be that. I think I'll have the default. Then the eye shape. Okay, look at that eye shape. It could be angry. I think I'll pick the default. Eyelashes. Iris size. Oh my god. This rat has seen some things. I don't know. Iris X. What even? Oh, you can make them look in different directions. Eye color, I think my eye color is black. No, it's like brown. It's like a dark brown. Maybe like this. Something like this, perhaps. I choose ear type. Are there rats that have ears like this? It's kind of a strange shape. I guess I'll go with this one. Left, normal. Oh, you could have damaged ears as well. Welcome, Spurbus. Atlas, no, this is squeakross. It's totally... You could even have no ears. Oh, never mind, it's not no. There's some ears. Let's just go normal. Ear size, I don't know. Ear spacing. Oh, wait a second. Well, it's like a rabbit. This is kind of like a rabbit. Maybe... Oh, what the... You could have it like that. Okay, what if it's like this? Ear fold. Oh, I see. I see. Snout shape. Round. A heart. It could be... whatever you want. Whiskers. They thought of everything. It's like the most... Actually, I feel like when I play games, I never bother to customize my characters. Because it's like a boring human. But then this one, it's like, yo, it's like a rat. I have more reason to do this. You could have tail fur. You could have tail thickness. You could have both paws. You could have missing paw. You could have missing feet. Claws, alright, whatever, I don't know. Locked, there's something that's locked. You got presets. Alright, this will be Wolf Rat. Sure. What is E? What does that do? I'm not sure. Oh, that's just a switch between, I see. Have I played Wilmo's Warehouse? I have not, but I've seen Northern Lion play it a long time ago. I played the demo of Wilmo's... Wilmo Figures It Out. I don't know if it was enough for me to want to play the rest of the game. Claim your free Home Squeak Home. Yes, of course. Wolf Rat Room. Wow. I got voice acting. There's nothing here. It's empty. You live like this? Hello, so you're the new owner, Wolf Rat? Welcome home. Welcome, Zoe. I know what you're thinking. It looks quite empty right now. I've got just the thing. Puzzles. That's right, puzzles. You must solve. Haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Nini, CEO and co-founder of the Home Squeak Home program. I'm here to hand you a copy of the Home Squeak Home catalog. You can order any furniture from there. There's one small condition. You need to solve squeakross puzzles. Do I know? I know. I don't need the tutorial. Solve your first squeakross and order a chair. Okay. Yes, I would like to solve this. Easy. Easy. I know. I don't even tell me, okay? Let me go to the settings. Disable all the hints. You're gonna offer me hints? Heck no. Autocross completed. Hide colored hints. Yeah, hide those hints. Color illegal. No, I don't need that. We don't need that. Cross empty lines. Yeah, actually that one, that's one that's easy. If it's like a 0, just cross that off. Okay, controls. Video. Audio. Credits. Alright, we're good. Okay, I know. It feels weird to play this game with a mouse. A mouse, get it? No, because I usually play this with controller. And having to use a mouse is quite strange. A rat. Everything's made of cheese. We've got a basic chair, squeakross complete. Look at that, we got furniture. Very natural. Let me show you how to place that hard-earned furniture. Okay. This is edit mode. You can do cool things such as placing furniture, changing wallpaper, and more. Press tab to see furniture. Okay, it ends up here. Place the chair. Okay, we got the chair. I will click on the chair. You can exit edit mode when you're done decorating. Okay, I would like to move the chair. There's nowhere to put it. Just put it here. Okay, there's many places to put it, but we need other stuff. Try interacting with the chair. We'll see how Wolfrat likes it. Okay. Yo, look at that. Looks comfy. You can do much more in edit mode. Take a look at the manual for more info. See you soon. Enjoy your new home, Squeak home. Very nice. Is that a next room? You can unlock multiple rooms. We got mail. We got the CEO. Welcome to the game. The full game will feature hundreds of puzzles and furniture. Okay. Good. I understand, Zoe, that your comment was meant to be a pun. Because the word rat and mouse. Rat and mouse. And we can solve everything. We're picross experts. We know everything there is to know. Some people might not know that we play this game every week. Look at that. Simple as that. Shrimple as that. So easy. This is a television. It is a cardboard box, actually. I will not be placing that. We will be skipping that one, moving straight on to the small lamp. Anyway, it's Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. I feel like so much has happened since the last time I streamed. Doesn't it feel like that way? I streamed on Monday. And then I did not stream for 3 days, and since then, we've had several events. We've had the Twitch recap. We've had Game Awards. We've had more information about the United Healthcare CEO thing. A lot of things happening. Doesn't knowing the picture you're making kind of defeat the point of picross? No, it doesn't. Doesn't at all. If you think it defeats the point of picross, you don't really understand picross. It's like, even though you know that the thing is supposed to be a chair, you still use your facts and logic to determine where to put things. If you're just like, oh, it's a chair, obviously it's gotta be here, without looking at the numbers, then it's simply this the noob way of playing it. Also, my game crashed. And by game, I mean my computer. This has nothing to do with the game. This is a known issue with my computer. So squeakross developers, don't worry if you're somehow watching this stream. This is not because of your game. It's because my computer probably has some kind of hardware issue and causes it to restart periodically. So we just have to wait until it restarts. Until then, I will play my own music, because otherwise it's just going to be really quiet. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at my local files. Here is my local file. There it is. Anyway, let me read the comments, okay? Many Wolfie viewers unfortunately died from Wolfie withdrawal. Well, it's too bad. Surely they'll be back. Haven't been able to tune in regularly? Well, I have been streaming regularly, so it's totally fine. The developer is definitely not watching this stream, but if they were, feel free to comment. Is it a hardware issue? I'm pretty sure it is. I can't think of other cases where this could happen, because like I've updated my computer. I was on Windows 10. I was like, oh, maybe it's like a software thing. But now I'm on Windows 11, which should have overridden any sort of like weird stuff, I would assume. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably something wrong with the hardware. Didn't even notice the business casual office rat. Oh, that's just my usual costume. That's the normal thing that I wear. Anyway, I have to like actually hold down the power button. I press the power button. Okay, and then I will press the power button a second time. And now it will reload. What is the name of the wait screen music? If you scroll down on Twitch, there is the name of every song that I use. Oh, not every song, but the intro and outro song. You can also go into the VOD. I think the title is literally linked right there. And by linked, I mean it's named. But it is, the title is in Japanese, so you may not be able to type it if you don't know Japanese. Anyway, we're resuming this game. It's being resumed. We're back here. I hope it saved my progress. It probably did save my progress. There's a dress up? What is that? Oh, it didn't save my progress on the puzzle. Can't believe this. Anyway, many things happened. I was in the office for several days this week. 3 days this week, and I'm so tired. Because people, you know, we're doing like a office gathering for people that are not typically in the office. People from outside of New York were in the office this week, and it was quite busy. We did many activities outside the office as well. There's laser tag actually. I went to a laser tag place, and I've not played laser tag since I was a kid. And I remember when I did play laser tag, it was not fun at all when I was a kid. So I was going into it, I was like, this is not going to be that fun. But then actually it was pretty enjoyable. Welcome Hamflow. Had a good time. We played 4 rounds. And I feel like the way the arena was set up was definitely biased toward one of the sides. Because every single time we were on the other team, we would win. I got almost got the top frag on one round. At the start of the round, the gun would just tell you were in the lead, and I was like, whoa, what the, really? I'm in the lead? I never would have expected this. And then eventually it was like, you've lost the lead. So apparently I did lose the lead, but at some point I was the top player, which honestly surprises me because I am not athletic at all. It was fun. They had pizza as well. They had salad. They had other stuff. It was good. Is this Among Us? This kind of looks like Among Us. What is this? It's a table. Never got the chance to play laser tag. I think it depends on like many things. Has anyone played laser tag before? I played it as a kid, and it was like, I feel like when we went there, everyone was bored after like 2 minutes. And then I just never played it again. But this time it was like, it was surprisingly fun. I don't know. Maybe because we had more people. Maybe because, I don't know. Just something about it felt more engaging. Pizza party. Yeah, they had pizza. Enjoyed it as a kid. Haven't played it in like 15 years. It's been a while. It's cool though. It was the kind where like you don't actually wear like a vest. You actually shoot at their gun. There's like a sensor on the gun or something. It was cool. Handful played it once. Have I remember technical issues and a lack of strategy? Seems like it could be fun. There's not really much strategy. It's kind of just like you just go out there, start shooting. And then if you got shot enough, you would have to go back to spawn and you get to respawn and then you get to try again. It was cool. There's nowhere that caters to that here anymore. No laser tag. I don't know. It was enjoyable. Good times. Good times were had by all. Honestly, when I was like going there, I was like, I don't know if I want to play this. Maybe I'll just watch. But then everyone else was doing... They also had like bowling. It was like not full-size bowling. It was like mini bowling or something. Played that for a bit. Was not very good at it. I'm not very good at many athletic activities, including that. I feel like I didn't run around that much. Mostly like walked a little bit faster than I normally did. So thank you, Props Not Jack, for the 28 months. Welcome. And then afterward, it was raining a lot. There was so much rain. And I walked to a station far away in the rain. It was very unpleasant. But that was Wednesday. Did remember playing bowling in DDR this summer. It was fun. That's cool. Has anyone been bowling recently? Is anyone good at bowling? I'm definitely not. Definitely really bad at bowling. But it was still fun. It was a good time, you know, just going there, hanging out with people. People that normally I would not see on a day-to-day basis. Alright, what is this? What, a controller? This is a television. It is an alarm clock. Every bowling alley near me has either gotten rid of DDR or never had it. What's the most common games? I feel like they always have like a crane game. Like a UFO catcher type thing. Those are definitely scams. I've only bowled once on a middle school field trip. Did they also have the thing where like they would set the bumpers up so that you couldn't get a gutter ball? Because the last time I played bowling, besides this past week, was when I was a kid, and they definitely had that. They had the thing where they would set the bumpers up. And it was pretty cool. There's drinking mini golf though, which is kind of interesting. Haven't played that yet though. Drinking mini golf. But what if you don't drink? Last time I went bowling, a tornado came through the area. Is it because you were so good? Because you were like too good? They're like, we gotta stop Slime Boulder. If we don't, we'll win. He's gonna win too much. We can't have that. My friend once invited us to bowl to celebrate his promotion. Started snowing hard right before it began. Is it like, I feel like this is a common thing then, for like weather things to happen during bowling? Because like, okay, you were talking about how there was a storm, you were talking about how there was like snowstorm, and then when I went this Wednesday, there was like a lot of rain. Is it bowling that summons weather catastrophes? Just things go wrong when bowling is occurring? Every bowling activity causes extreme weather patterns. There was also like this thing in New York City. There's like the subway was like, I forget what there was like a fire in some subway station, and then it like caused a lot of issues. Some people were stuck underground for like several hours. I was not in such a situation, but I feel like I could have been, possibly. When I was walking to the train station, I like went to a nearby train station, and then like everyone was standing outside, and I was like, oh, what's going on here? And then when I walked to the turnstiles to like go to the train station, some guy stopped me. He's like, no, you don't want to go in there. And I was like, all right. And then I just walked to a different train station. It was very far though. I walked to one that was very far away. Also, welcome, Michael. I checked on Google Maps and it was like, hey, your train could be disrupted by some sort of issue. And I'm like, that's vague. I don't know what this is. And then I walked to a very far away train station. And it was raining. Oh, and also I was carrying pizza with me. Because when there's like an office party and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, it was at the bowling and laser tag place. You know, people don't eat all the pizza. So by the end of the day, there was many slices of pizza left over. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to take this home. Because I don't think anyone's going to finish this. And then I took it home. And it was very rainy. It was very inconvenient to get that pizza. to carry it all the way. But I did eventually do it. The pizza got ruined. The box got a little bit wet, but it wasn't that bad. Also, I guess we've been unlocking scarves. Yo, look at this. Stylish. Stylish rat. Very cool. What's the best way to eat leftover pizza? I've only ever really done toaster oven. I think that's the way I would recommend eating leftover pizza. We talked about this. Some people like to eat leftover pizza just cold from the fridge. I think that's weird. I would never do that. I would always warm it up in a toaster oven. Not microwave. If you go to the microwave, it gets a bit too soggy. But I would prefer microwave over just eating it cold, probably. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Maybe. No, I would have ate it all if I was stuck on the train. I feel like if I was stuck on the train, I would have just, like, given pizza to people. I was reading articles, it was like, people were stuck on the train. Some people were, like, you know, giving each other food and water. Some people were, like, going between the train cars to like pee because they were down there for like 2 or 3 hours. I'm like, I'm so glad I was not on that train. That would have sucked. You would have, they had them evacuate via the tunnels. It's crazy. People can eat a bit of rainy pizza as a treat. It was still good. I feel like the pizza, actually one thing I noticed about the pizza was that I guess like when we were at the place with the event, the pizza was like a little bit colder than it was, you know, because like it takes a while for people to deliver it, takes a while for people to eat the pizza, you know, it gets cold after a while. I didn't notice when I was eating it, it was like, it was not that spicy. It was like a little bit spicy, but then when I brought it home and like I ate it at night, it was like a lot more spicy. Is it like when you heat up things that have peppers in them, does it make it more spicy? Does anyone know? Does a cold pepper release less spice than a hot one? I don't know. Because I feel like, I don't know if it's just like the slice that I ate maybe had more peppers on it compared to when I ate it at the place. But it was significantly spicier. Air fried pizza, I've never had air fried pizza, but I could imagine that it's probably also good. Could have given it to the rats, that is true. I didn't see a rat. If I did, actually I don't know. I don't know if I would have given one. Because then what if you throw it onto the train tracks and people are like, what are you doing? Hey, you don't want rats out here. I don't know. Maybe your affiliation with the rats could make them come with food for you. I don't think so. I don't think the rats even know who I am. You think rats will recognize people? It's like I take photos of rats when I see them. But do you think we've talked about this theme so many times. Like, you know, we've talked about how you've seen birds outside. Like, sometimes you take photos of birds. But, like, do you think you've ever seen the same bird or the same rat? This is definitely something we've thought about. We've talked about this several times. And maybe the rat that I saw this one day is the same rat that I saw 2 days later, and I would never know. Welcome, Ember. This game's got rodents. You can customize your rat or mouse. You think rats take photos of you when they see you? Do they even know what photography is? Do they even understand what they're dealing with? There's a family of hedgehogs that live in my garden. Are they peaceful? Do they ever stab things? Me opening Ratstagram. You think they would do that if, you know, because like I take photos of rats that I see outside. But then like maybe they see humans and they're like, you know, oh, look at this human I saw. They're so freaking weird. Look at this guy. When people post pictures of animals and they're like, look at this heckin' chonker. Look at this rat, is so large. What if the rats saw people and they did the same thing with people? I don't know. Alright, let's go customize things. Okay, we've been solving these puzzles, but we have not been customizing our rat home. Gotta go put some things. Okay, this rat has got to have some furnishings. A bookshelf. A good old small table, obviously. A lamp. You can put the lamp on this thing. Some books. Carpet. Basically, we have not unlocked carpets yet. And then you can move this stuff. You can move everything. I'd like to move the bookshelf on the bottom, please. Alright, I guess you have to move the thing first, and then you can move this. With this graph. They're noisy when they do it. I thought there was someone in my garden one night. The hedgehog. What do hedgehogs even do? What are they even doing out there? Hey, look at this. Look at this rat. You can turn off the lights. You can turn on the lights. Function. Placement. Footprint. What does that do? Set. Footprint. V. What does V do? I don't even know. I don't even know. Customize the rat. Give a rat your favorite sunflower seed and scarf. That's great. Chic and Squeak. Is there combat in this game? Not that I'm aware of. Wolfie, can you sit on the chair again? I think, okay, yes. Yes, definitely. The rat decides what it wants to do. Definitely sitting. Did I do ample curse protection today? Keep safe from Friday the 13th energies? I did not. I didn't even realize it was December. Sorry, it was December. It's April. Why am I saying April? What am I saying? It is the 13th. Friday. What April. Okay, what's he doing? What is bro even saying? He's just saying things. Curse of Ra. Oh, that's the curse. Can't believe it. Me when I say things that I don't intend to say. It's crazy. That is absurd. I would never say anything intentionally. Or even unintentionally. Anyway. Many office activities. Okay, I've talked to many people from my workplace that are not in New York, but they were in New York. There was actually someone that I worked with at a previous company, and they joined this company recently. And then it's one of those people that they never actually knew what I looked like, because when they were hired at my previous company, we were all remote, and it was like right after COVID started being a thing. And I never turned my webcam on Zoom. So there's some people that joined afterward that I had never seen. And then since I had never met this guy in person, he never knew what I looked like. And then I went up to him and like, hey, are you a name of coworker? And he's like, oh yeah, that's me. It's like, I worked with you. What the frick? I remember you. I don't actually think I've ever seen you because you never had your avatar. Or you never actually turn your webcam on. Do you not have profile pics? It's not like a photo of myself. I do not use a photo of myself as my Slack image. They don't even know it's me. Anyway, met with him, talked to him. I was like, remember this thing? Remember when we worked on this thing? He's like, oh yeah, that was awful. We bonded over how awful the previous place was. It was good. He left the company like 2 months after I did. You're the type of person to use a photo of their dog as a pic. I don't even have a dog. But if I did, I'm sure I would. It seems like something that I would do. I don't know. I do have an image that I use that is not a photo of myself. But then if I were to go into more detail, what if you were like, wait a second, what if I, you know, just look up all the people on GitHub or LinkedIn or whatever that have this specific thing he's describing? Then you'll know, you'll be like, oh, look at this, this could be him. So I will not give you more info. I simply will not. But it's not anime though. I know some people, they use anime as their profile pic. Sometimes it's a bit strange, in my opinion. But sometimes it's cool. You know, sometimes when you see someone working at a place and they have an anime pic and they're a programmer, you're like, okay, they probably know what they're doing, man. Because when you look at all the people on GitHub that like have like big open source contributions, like half of them have like anime images. A potted plant. So many. It happens very often, but that's not me. Anyway, good times. A lot of discussions. Talked to many people. Many people that I otherwise would not have talked to. And it was good. And then after the day of laser tag, I was feeling so tired. Because like I walked so much that day. I walked to a farther away train station due to the subway issues. I also exerted myself more than usual due to laser tag. And then I was like, maybe I just don't want to go to the office. You know, I could just decide this day, like maybe I just won't come in. But I did, because apparently another person who was on my team at the current company, who left the company, came back on Thursday to visit. And I was like, well, I can't just not come into the office. Is this coworker that I haven't seen in like a year is gonna be there? So I did go to the office. I was very tired. So tired. You would not even know. You're like, how can he be this tired? How can anyone be this tired? Well, I was in fact that tired. I'm still kind of tired, honestly. Walk to can't believe this. My mods banned that guy. Get this guy out of here. He's not allowed to say this. Unbelievable. You see the Hawk2 girl did a cryptocurrency thing? Hawk coin or whatever. That's a thing. And then she probably committed some crimes by doing that. Honk Shua +2. +2. Okay, next page. Next page. Page 3. Rug coin. When are we getting Wolf coin? Never? It will never happen. Anyway, besides work stuff though, there was also Twitch recap. Now I feel like talking about the Twitch recap is so out of date now. Literally, like it came out on Tuesday, but then since then so much more stuff has happened. And people are like, oh, what, you're still talking about the Twitch recap? It's been literally like 4 days. But I will talk about it, okay? I got the Twitch recap on Tuesday. I posted an image of it. What, you're still talking about? I can't believe it. Yeah, snooze on that thing. Honk Shua. Still talking about that Twitch recap. Still recapping stuff from the past. Not even topical. Everyone's talking about the Game Awards now, okay? Wolfie, you can't believe. You're so out of touch. He doesn't even realize that the meta is different now. Okay, well, my Twitch recap was honestly what I kind of expected. I kind of expected a list to be up a bit higher, but I guess maybe she had more breaks than I thought she did. My top streamer, obviously Northern Lion. So let me just pull up the image. Let me just put that image on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. Pictures. Cora didn't win. Hey, that's a different topic, okay? You're talking about the Game Awards. I'm talking about my Twitch recap. You're already moving on to the next topic. I can't believe you can't do that. Okay, this is my Twitch recap. This. The Just Chatting Champion of the Year. Okay, we got 363 days watched, which I'm told is the maximum days. I don't know why it's not 365. Apparently it only goes up to 363. And then, okay, here's the list. Got Northern Line, we got Hamflow, we got Choco Jacks, we got Essie, we got Bliss, which I thought she would be number 2, given that she streams very often, and I do watch almost every stream. But apparently not. 366 was the max last year. Maybe it's like because they came out with the recap on different days. I don't know. Anyway, top categories that I've watched. Just Chatting, Art, Special Events, Balatro, Super Auto Pets, which surprises me. Super Auto Pets, I feel like the only one that I watched do that was Northern Lion. And I guess Chia at some point. But I think they've all stopped doing that. And then when I think about it, it's like, was Super Auto Pets this year? Like, was Northern Lion playing Super Auto Pets at the start of this year? I'm a bit surprised it's high enough that it could be on here. Anyway, most used emote, Moody Clap, same as last year. Literally same most used emote. Haven't watched Sap in a year. It's true. I think most people probably haven't. Anyway, more detailed descriptions, okay. Streamers watched. Northern Line, obviously the most watched. I've earned 309 channel points, 309,000. It's surprising to me that Nino Egan's I Can't emote is actually on there. Because, like, I literally only had access to, I can't even, okay, this emote, the second most used emote on NL's channel. I only had access to that emote for like 2 months, and it's like the number 2 most used one, which is like, it's a testament to how strong, not like this, sorry, not even like this, what am I saying? The curse, it's a Friday the 13th curse. The I Can't emote. It's such a strong emote. Welcome Daki Oki. Anyway, yes, it's a good emote. And then, okay, here's the chat sent. You can see that I had the most chat sent in SE_ channel. Everyone else is like 700 below that. Northern Line 1.5k. Wolf's Wow was your most used emote. I think it was for many people. Maybe not many people, but at least some. Anyway, this is my most used emotes in other channels. Generally on other channels. I got Choco J Point. I got Ellis Pog U or Pogu or whatever. I got the Choco J Dog. See, it's a bit surprising to me though. It's like, how often does a dog come up in conversation? Apparently pretty often. And like, I don't often post the same emote multiple times per message, but it's there. It's surprisingly in the top 5. Also, welcome Ride and Bareback. That was the emote usage. It's pretty good. 3 of your top 5 was Wolf's Wow, SMH, Ballin, Waving. Okay, and then that was and then we had obviously the most used emotes on my channel from other people. Okay, we had Wolf's Water, which is not surprising because I do drink water several times per stream. Got Wave, obviously, you know, as people show up, they post the Wave emote. Wow. Clap, Panic. Apparently people panic quite a bit. Top emote was Pain. Wasn't even close. Classic emote. Alright, so that was the used emotes. And then we had metrics on the top fans. This was what surprised me. Okay. There's a person here who I've literally never seen. I don't even know who this person is, BCPK. I was like, oh, hey, maybe this person like changed their username or something. No, it's literally someone who followed like in 2023 and has posted no messages at all. I don't think I've ever seen them at all. But then I think it might be like a bug in the Twitch algorithm or whatever. Because like when I was watching other people do their recaps, I think ChocoJax also had someone that like she didn't recognize. And then I think Hamflo also had someone that he didn't really recognize, someone who like barely chatted. And then when Choco was showing her recap, she was saying like, I don't know who this is, lurkers. Some other streamer in the chat was like, yeah, I also had someone in my biggest fans list that I had never seen before. Yeah, small salad. Oh, but they did show up? Okay. I don't know, it's kind of weird though. Someone else that was in ChocoJ chat also said, I don't know who this one person is. Welcome, Dopamine. They even showed up in the Discord. What are they doing? Who even are they? I've never seen this person. If you are really here, BCPK, show yourself. Leave a chat. Everyone mention them. BCPK. Who are you? Let me check the user list. Right? They're not even watching right now. I'm looking at the list. They're not even there. Are they even real? I don't even know. Anyway, that was the list of viewers. And then, thank you, anonymous gifter. You better show up, okay? You can't just be here and not say anything. Anyway, what are some other metrics? Other ones not that interesting. But that's pretty much it. It was cool to see stats. Information about myself and the things that I've watched. What about most hot dogs ate? They don't have metrics on that. They can't even track that stuff. Wouldn't it be messed up if they could track that stuff though? If the Twitch recap was like, hey, by the way, you ate like this many hot dogs. And you're like, wait, how do they know? It's accurate. How did they know this? How did Twitch even know? Simply no idea. Anyway, Twitch recap. That was the thing. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was posting their recap. And now it's over. Now it's not even the flavor of the week anymore. And then we had a day where nothing happened. And then after that day, we had the Game Awards. The Game Awards, that was today. This puzzle is 10 by... What the heck? This puzzle is 10 by 8. These are such weird sizes. What are they doing? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I'm so used to things being 5 by 5. Has to fit the furniture. Yeah, but they could have had like a row that's just 0. Did I make assumptions that were wrong based on things? Maybe BCPK has Wolfie VODs on loop. They should comment. Okay, they should show up. Fake fan if you don't even show up. Not even say things. Technically, no reason a picross puzzle has to be a square. It's not always a square. It's usually a multiple of 5 though. Specifically because that's just how it is. It's just because like you get used to it. You get used to seeing these markers at the 5 mark, right? And when it's not there, it throws off your muscle memory. I don't know. It just seems strange to me. But I guess it's fine. Well, if he hates lurkers, I can't believe they would do that. Why would they not post comments? Why would they be watching the stream and not say anything? Like, I get if it's like once in a while you show up and you're not chatting, but then if you're like one of the top 9 viewers, that's like a bit excessive. Also, thank you, Kiss Bees, for the gifted sub to Mickey Noon. I don't even know who that is. Who even is that? I've never seen it. Probably someone who showed up from a raid and just never came back. Maybe they work whenever you stream. Maybe they should be chatting instead. I'm just kidding. I feel like I don't often, like, lurk that much. Like, usually when I'm, like, watching a stream, I will at least send an emote. Unless I only am... I will usually send an emote if I'm planning on watching the stream for more than, like, 5 minutes. If I just click into the stream for, like, 2 seconds and then close the stream, I won't say anything. But if I'm there, I will post messages. I'll post an emote, someone will do something, and I'll be like, oh, here's a relevant emote that I have that I could post, and then I post it. Just kidding, but not really, but yeah, just kidding. Just for real, for real. Found it, Wolf, this is my number. You have to post proof. It's not real unless there's proof. I'm just kidding. You don't have to post it. Chatting at work, who would do that? I do that. I was watching a stream at work the other day. But not out loud. Imagine watching a stream in the office, not on headphones. Imagine having a stream playing at maximum volume, audible to everyone. Imagine doing that. On purpose, even. Mickey Noon is someone from the Clonk Zone, had their VTuber debut yesterday. What? I didn't know this. So many things that I don't know. Yeah, you could put Northern Line on the screen. And everyone would be like, whoa, what the? I know that guy. I watched that guy. That's my favorite streamer. I was in the top viewers for his stream. That's a thing. Anyway. Good times, though. A lot of eventful things happened. Game Awards. Balatro did not win Game of the Year. I feel like I've never really cared about Game Awards until this year. Because, like, Balatro was on there. And I was like, oh, man, Balatro, that's, like, the best game. It won 3 things, actually. It won, like, Best Debut Indie Game. It won Best Mobile Game or something. It won a bunch of stuff, but it didn't win the big one. And I feel like it would have been so cool if it did, though. Because it's like, man, it's like made by one developer. It's made by one guy. The one guy has made a game. And so many people enjoy it. It is a good game. I did enjoy that they played the theme song in the orchestra. Because, like, every game that gets nominated for Game of the Year, they get, the orchestra plays a song from it. And hearing that Balatro theme is very cool. Because, like, Balatro only really has one song. It's, like, the Balatro song. They have, like, different instrumentals for, like, different modes, when you're in the shop, when you're in, like, the different menus. But it's, like, it's all one song. And hearing that one song played was like, whoa, I remember this. I've watched several hundreds of hours of this. It was sick. I was actually looking forward. That was like the one thing I was looking forward to. Because, like, I saw a tweet even beforehand that was like, hey, even if it doesn't win, at least we'll get to hear the orchestral version. And I was like, oh, so true, so true. Yeah, Astrobot won the Game of the Year. I've never played it, so I don't know. I heard it was pretty good, though. Northern Line LP, Astrobot Sweep, Balatro Sweep. Anyway, they also announced Elden Ring, some kind of multiplayer co-op Elden Ring game. Astrobot won 3 awards too, or it was 4? Actually, I have no idea. I don't know, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I will never play it, probably. Maybe. Anyway, you know who was really excited about Astrobot winning, though? Mint Phantom. Mint Phantom. One of the most excited people on my timeline. A lot of people were like, what is Astrobot? And she was like, oh, let's go, my favorite game, Astrobot. Nabunan was pogged. Did you watch his watch-along? Actually, of the people that watched the Game Awards, how did you watch it? Did you just watch the The stream with no one's commentary. I watched it, Germa was streaming it, I was watching it through Germa's stream and also ChocoJax's stream. And that's how I experienced it, at least. I wouldn't have watched it not for watch long. Yeah, I feel like I also would not have cared. Mainstream plus ChocoJax plus friends on Discord VC. It's good, it was a good time. Watch with a VTuber. An unnamed VTuber. We don't even know which one. Picross was watching it. True. Yeah, she didn't win the award for best streamer. But Yago was in the audience, right? He was there. And people were like, whoa, what the? If Yago's there, surely that means that Picross wins. But that was not the case. That was in fact not the case at all. In fact, it was the case so. Queso. I'm gonna hydrate. It is 6 p.m. Alright. I've hydrated. Another successful hydration. Anyway, yeah, I probably wouldn't have watched this stream if, like, people were not co-streaming it. I would have at least tuned in to the orchestra, like, when they were announcing Game of the Year. Like, the one thing that I did want to watch was the orchestral arrange of the Balatro theme. So, like, I would have tuned in at least for that. But the other stuff, I don't know. I didn't really care about too much of the stuff that they announced. I might check out the whatever the Elden Ring game they announced is. It's like it could be fun. They had Nameless King. Remember that guy? Remember that king. I remember that guy. I'm glad Naughty Dog is finally moving on from The Last of Us. Yeah, they I don't know. It was funny how they announced that game. It was like, from the creators of Crash Bandicoot. And you're like, whoa, what the? Crash Bandicoot? And then, like, the game is nothing like Crash Bandicoot. See, okay, look at this puzzle, okay? This 0 here. They could have made this a 9 by 10, right? But they didn't. They specifically chose to have it be a multiple of 5. Now, why not do that with the things that are 8? Why only do this for this? It's a bit messed up. Can't believe they would do this. The 1, you got the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So clearly there. Anyway, I used to not know the difference between all the different zombie games. You know, like The Last of Us and The Walking Dead and all that. But now that I've seen someone play The Walking Dead, now I actually know. I'm like, okay, The Walking Dead, that's the cartoony one. The Last of Us, that's the other one. The other one that I've never really watched. The game that they remake every few years. Walking Dead has an extremely distinct style. It does. You know, it's a good game. I would not have watched it otherwise, but... Also, welcome Hoppy Hollow. Thanks for... I don't know why I'm thanking you. Thanks for the message, I guess. Thanks for showing up. But yeah, The Last of Us, I don't know. Because, like, in my mind, before I watched any of them, to me, they were all just like, okay, some generic zombie show. And by show, I mean game. Wasn't there one that was like a show? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm thinking about. Probably was. Was one of these a TV show? Was there a Last of Us TV show? Was there a Walking Dead TV show? There was, right? There was a Walking Dead TV show. The show as well that had 11 seasons. For The Walking Dead? For The Last of Us? For all of the above, maybe? Anyway, also for some reason, I also confused it with Life is Strange. I know Life is Strange is not a zombie show or game, but to me it was like, before I had watched anyone play any of them, I'm like, okay, they to me are the same thing. Welcome Tao Warlord. Walking Dead show came out before the game, which is based on the comics. Oh, I see. I see. A lot of things to consider. A lot of things that I simply just don't know. I probably will just forget. Yeah, good times. The Last of Us was a game original all the way. Do you think they'll make a TV show? They could do it. They could do it. They could totally do it. Oh, it did have a show. Okay. What is this? What is this? Humidifier? It looks like an acorn upside down. That's cool. A stove? Would you trust a rat with a stove? You think this rat knows proper safety with stoves? Would this rat burn everything down accidentally? Or even on purpose, maybe? Any rat knowers? This rat can be trusted with an open flame. What about a closed flame? Also, I haven't mentioned the music in this game is kind of nice. It's like... Wait a second, wait a second. No, I think maybe I need to be considerate about the audio. Oh, frick. Oh no, it's like, oh, the music kind of... I remember seeing a note from the developers on Twitter or whatever. And they were like, oh yeah, there's also like a streamer mode. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I forgot. I didn't even... I should have checked the settings. Oh man. It's like, oh, the music's kind of nice. You know, different from royalty-free music. Oh no, man. They should prompt that at the start. They should be like, hey, do you want to... Oh, maybe they do detect that. Maybe they do detect if you have OBS running. Maybe they'll ask you. But since I'm streaming from like a different computer, maybe it didn't come up. Oh man. Can't believe this. No, it's gonna get content ID matched. Welcome Nano Weather. First stream, by the way, after learning you made small Ame a few months ago. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Wolfie. Who is that strange beast near you? Be careful, I don't want anything happening. It's a rat. Simply is just a rat. No, I can't believe it. The music, the copyrighted music. Check this if you intend to upload footage of the game online. Oh, frick, man. No, no. Can't believe this. Well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I'm sure if anything happens, it's just that I can't monetize the VOD, which I don't really care about. I'll miss out on like the 2 cents that I would have made monetizing the VOD. Actually, I don't have things I don't have monetization enabled on YouTube anyway. But I think when it gets copyright matched or like content ID matched, sometimes they force ads on the video. Even if you choose not to. Because like the copyright owner can choose to run ads on stuff, even if I have ads disabled. Which is a bit messed up. I wouldn't even notice if I wasn't enjoying the music. Yeah, I was like... As soon as I was like, hey, the music's kind of nice, I was like, oh, frick, I remembered. Maybe it's nice because it's copyrighted. No, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. No one watches VODs anyway. Only people that watch VODs are myself when I do my annual review. When I have my anniversary, and I just go like, oh, let's watch some VODs. And then I watch some VODs, and then we can all go like, oh, remember this thing? Remember when I played this game? I remember this game. Remember this game? Oh, that was a good game. Oh yeah, I remember that game. Good times. I tend to watch fishing VODs from you when I miss them. What's the best? What's the best VOD? I hope you're kind to yourself in your next review. I'm never mean to myself. Actually, no, maybe I am. Maybe when I react to the VODs from like 3 years ago, I'm like, oh, look at this guy. This guy's cringe. I feel like other than that, it's like, it's fine. Also, I watch them on Twitch, as in when I'm not there that week. I see. Oh, what the? You can... What is this? Hold on, what is this? Different colors? You can unlock different colors. But you have to solve for the color. Okay. This is very thorough for a demo. I would have expected the demo to like end by this page, but I got like a lot of stuff to do. Love fishing VODs when there is no stream. People watching VODs when I'm not streaming. I think the Twitch recap counts your VOD watches as part of your hours watched. Because I think like some people watch more hours than there are in a year. It's like, how is that possible? The only way that could happen is if they counted VOD views. Surely, right? I was thinking this is still just the demo, right? It's like so much. Why would I buy the game if I could simply just play the demo? That's not true. I will probably buy the full game when it comes out. Probably on Switch, because that is where I prefer to play things. Multi-stream viewing. Oh yeah, that is true. I forget if the people that I've seen that had more watch hours than the actual number of hours in a year were like... It was like on one stream or it was across their entire history. I feel like it was across the entire year. In which case, yes, I guess that does make sense. Someone had 14k hours despite being there. 8,000 something hours in a year. Denchi. I was also thinking of Denchi. Are we all thinking of Denchi? Like the guy who watched many hours. Wait, this is wrong. Something here is wrong. What did I do? Oh wait, okay, this is not a 15 by 10. This is a 15 by 8. So something here is definitely wrong. No, that's fine. That can't be possible. I'm gonna reset this. Start this over. What is that sound? It was Denchi. Exactly. I like to listen to the stream to fall asleep since you have a really gentle voice, nice to listen to. Thank you for such kind words. When I listen to my voice, I think, wow, I can't believe this sounds so bad. I think, oh wait, oh, that's where I had it wrong. I thought, okay, I marked up to here and then I crossed it off. Wait a second, let me start over again. Oh, the rat takes damage? Oh, that's what it is? Okay, so the 5, okay. No, it does have to be. It has to go down here because of the 10. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Okay, this 5's gotta go this way. Zoe thinks of Denchi more often than one would expect. He just comes to mind somehow. He's everywhere. When you tune into a stream and then Denchi's just there, you're like, oh, of course Denchi's just here. It's what he does. He just watches many streams. He's watching. So he's probably watching a stream right now. So true. Probably out there somewhere living his best life. Okay, we got the 4, we got the 7, we got the 1. Clearly the 7's gotta be here. So this one has to be this. And that one. We got the 5, we got the 1. Anyway, what else happened? What else even occurred while I was not streaming? So many things. Luigi's been trending. Remember that guy? Fine Luigi was trending on Twitter, and then Luigi happened. Of all Twitch streamers I watch, Wolfie has one of the best voices. Are you just saying things? Is this even real? Is this even a real thing? But thank you. Thank you for your kind words. I think many streamers also do not like their own voice. Not even just streamers, people in general. A lot of people are not fans of their own voice because they're not used to hearing it from a different point of view that is not their own. You have a lot of bass in your voice, it's somewhat soothing. Also very quiet. Is there a lot of bass? I feel like it's like lower compared to a lot of people that I watch. I feel like it also varies based on like how you listen to it. It's like if you are listening to it through speakers, it sounds so much different from when I'm using like AirPods or like headphones even. Which I don't get that same thing when I watch other people. Maybe I'm just like very critical of my own voice. Maybe because I'm hearing myself talk, like I'm just used to it. Whereas when I hear other people, it's like I only ever hear them when they're streaming. Of the streamers. I do feel like I am quite quiet though, compared to most people that I watch. Yeah, the bone conduction sounds. Welcome, Yuko. So I don't use AirPods as I'm not in the Apple space. Do they sound nice? I think they sound good, in my opinion. Different devices have different frequency responses. Exactly. It's just how it works. That's how things work. Wolfie's extremely chill. I don't think I've ever heard him scream. Yeah, I don't think I've ever screamed. Not even just on scream. Not even just on stream, but like in general. I can't even scream. I don't even know. Oh wait, this is wait, this is wrong. Let me restart this. Like there are some streamers that are like they're pretty chill sometimes, but then like sometimes when they're playing a game, they might yell or like it might be kind of loud. I feel like I tend to be uniformly quiet. So it's like, you know, it's good for background, you know. And sometimes I'll just like leave a stream on in the background and like it'll be chill. And then they get jump scared or something. And then I have to like go to my computer, turn down the volume a bit. I do appreciate not having to do that. Ham Doodle stream idea, Wolfie as the chill guy. Yeah, the chill guy, the big meme from several weeks ago. That's not even the big meme anymore. That's not even the meme meta. Now it's all about Luigi. Alright guys, we heard the stream. You heard the streamer. We must somehow provoke Wolfie into streaming. Why am I saying streaming? I heard the stream. Screaming. That's a totally different word. They're chill, but then they play League and they're just not chill. I would simply not watch people when they're streaming League. I refuse to watch League. When someone I know is like, oh, I'm gonna play League, that's when I tune out of the stream. I'm not subjecting myself to that. Even if it's a streamer whose content I enjoy, I'll be like, oh man, what the heck? Playing League? Doesn't Alyssa play League? No, she doesn't play League. I don't think I've ever seen her play League. Oh, Sheriff Pumpkin. Wolfie sounds like what I imagine the chill guy meme would sound like if it talked. So true. How is that guy so chill? How is he so chill? She strikes me as someone who does the occasional League game. No idea if she actually does. I don't think I've ever seen her stream League. Actually, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she does. Maybe she does off stream. Albie hates Rocket League. No, League of Legends. League of Legends. Man, allow you play League. Why? Why would you do that? We've got 8. 8 has to go here. And then, obviously, it's gotta go here. Simple as that. You know, some streamers that I watch, they stream League sometimes. They play League on occasion. Unless in the league category, last seen June. I don't remember that stream. Maybe I just didn't tune in. Maybe it was like, I'm gonna play League, and then I was like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm not watching this. Well, if he blacked that stream out of his memory, maybe I just wasn't there. Like, I could have been at work. Was that a Tuesday or Thursday? Because if so, I was not there. Have I played League at all? I've never played League. I've never played a Dota. Or not a Dota, a MOBA. Never played any MOBA before. I've had no interest in ever playing such a thing. And I don't think I ever will. She was learning League for 2 days. I don't think I was there. Was that, what day of the week was that? A whole Dota. An entire Dota. No one here plays League's old school RuneScape limited event. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know any of the leagues. The major leagues, the minor leagues, none of the leagues. Wednesday, what? Why wasn't I there then? I feel like if she was streaming it, I would have known. Okay, so the Tuesday, I was not there on the Tuesday probably. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just never remembered. Wolfie has not played the custom StarCraft map Aeon of Strive. I don't even know what that is. You cannot convince me that MOBAs are fun. I'm sure they are in some ways, but I will never play one. Welcome, Delicious Smile. Are you playing a MOBA right now? Could you be playing a MOBA right now watching this stream? Overall, they're more of a social thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure they're fine. Just like a thing that I'm not interested in. MOBAs. Yeah, MOBA Ds. MOBA Ds, got them. Ranking is a different kind of thing. I feel like that's usually what I think of. When people say they're playing League, they're usually talking about ranked, right? They're like, I'm gonna get above Diamond or whatever. I don't even know if Diamond is good. It's mentally and emotionally taxing. Ranked. I feel like I guess that's true of like a lot of ranked modes in games in general, but it seems like it's especially true for MOBAs. Because like when people talk about getting ranked in like, I don't know, in FPS or whatever, it doesn't sound as stressful as when they talk about League. Anytime people talk about League, it's always like how much they hate the game. I don't know. I'm in bed for quite some time and being very comfy. Like this rat with the scarf. If people say bad things about League, they're usually talking about rank. Same with Overwatch. Also, what is a RAM? What is League of Legends a RAM? Is that just like a game mode in League of Legends? Because I see people talk about it sometimes. All random, all mid. Oh. What does that mean though? I guess to me as someone who does not play, it's a casual, okay, I see. So is that like the fun mode? Is that what people do for fun? People just go like hop on a RAM. Let's be #1 on Club Penguin Card Jitsu. Just kidding. Are people good at Club Penguin? Get a random champ, everyone goes to the same spot to fight. The lack of voice chat makes communication very taxing, and the lack of time to actually talk it out makes very prone to misunderstandings. I see. I see. Okay, so I have seen some people talk like about playing a RAM. I had no idea what it was. I didn't know it was like the casual mode that people play for fun. That makes more sense then. Because like I'd be like, why would people want to hop on for this? It's like when people are like, oh, let's go play the surf map in TF2. Let's go just hop on Two Fort for a bit. Remember Two Fort? Classic brainless game mode. You just play for fun. Just to chill. Saw the worst text message of my life on a RAM though. I was disgusted. Some people cannot have fun on that game no matter what you play. Like me, I would never have fun on that game because I would never play it. True. So true. What if they made, what if FromSoft started making MOBAs? Wouldn't that be so funny? Wouldn't it be so funny? Okay, so like in the Game Awards, they announced the new Elden Ring game. It's like a co-op, whatever. But then wouldn't it would have been so funny if they announced it? Everyone's like, yo, what the new Elden Ring? And then at the end of it, they announced it was like a MOBA. That would have been so funny. The same people be like, oh, what the game of the year from Soft based. And then they're like, actually, it's going to be MOBA. Everyone's like, ah, what the freak. I was so excited for a MOBA. You think they would ever do that? People thought it was a battle. Yeah, I remember at the beginning, it was like, what's happening? Are they dropping in? Why are they jumping so fast? They got flying creatures. Don't even know. The MOBA of Dark Souls. Can't wait to be the first diamond ranked Renan. I don't know. I might check out whatever that new Elden Ring game is when it comes out. It could be a thing for like collabs, you know, since I never collab except tomorrow. But you know, what if it's like a new hit game and everyone's like, well, what the hop on Elden Ring, and I'm like, oh, cool, it's a cool game, but you can only play it multiplayer, really? And then Elden Ring collab and everyone's like, whoa, what the Elden Ring? Yeah, collab tomorrow. I need to download the game. I need to actually check that I can run the game. I have not downloaded the game. But I will. Elden John. Mogo John. I'm genuinely afraid I will get completely focused on something tomorrow and forget about the start time. It's fine. I mean, I'm gonna start my stream at the scheduled time, whether or not anyone is ready. Because I know sometimes when people do collabs, people don't show up on time. And then it's just like, you know, it's like, oh, sorry, we were holding up, we're waiting for this guy. We're setting up. I'm going to start the stream at the time, whether or not anyone is there. If no one is there, it'll just be me talking to the chat for a bit. There's coffee. Mocha pot. Is that what these things are called? Mocha pot. Mocha pot. Isn't that the motion capture thing that people use? You can actually control multiple characters in Overcooked? What the? How would they even do that? How would anyone even do this? We're gonna use shared chat? Yes. Yes, we are. As far as I am aware, that is the plan. And I'm sure it'll be cool. I feel like shared chat makes a lot of sense for people that don't have thousands of viewers. Like, when people have thousands of viewers, I feel like shared chat is probably not worth it. When you have people that have like tens of viewers, it's like, seems like it'd be a good idea. Because like, you can actually read every message. Share chat is the best feature they've added in a long time. I think it's a cool thing. I feel like, though, sometimes it does kind of detract from it. Because, like, if the streamer is streaming something, but then it's, like, their perspective, and then they're like, saying things to their chat, you can't really talk directly to, like, one streamer. If that even makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like when you see someone's perspective, and then you're commenting on what you're seeing on their screen, but then, like, the other people that are streaming have, like, different perspectives, and they can't see it. It's a bit harder to say, like, you know, oh, this thing happened on this person's stream. Like if you just say, oh, I liked how, you know, this thing happened, everyone's like, I didn't see that. I'm watching a different streamer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. But then, you know, for a shared game, like Overcooked, I think it's fine. It's like if someone, it's like when people were playing Dead by Daylight or something. It's like if there was someone who was the killer, you can't say in the shared chat, oh, you should go over there, because then the killer will know, right? Information asymmetry. Can't be like, oh, look at it. It was funny how this person was hiding there and then the killer went there instead. Can I share an unpopular opinion? Choco J Sit. Is that an unpopular opinion? I think that is in fact a very popular opinion. Okay, we got 3, we got 2, we got 6. So obviously it's gotta be there. Welcome Electro Retro. Love picross games. I bought Logiark or more after watching you play it. That's a good game. It is in fact quite the good game. I would recommend it. Pretty much like all of the games made by Jupiter. They're all good. Okay, this goes there. We got the 10, obviously. Okay, one thing I miss from those games is the way to like highlight things, you know? In Jupiter's picross games, you can start from here. You could go to 10 spaces and it'll count for you. But this has no such thing. Pretty much every picross game is good. Some are better than others. I feel like the Miku picross game was not that good, though. Like, it wasn't bad. I just don't think it was particularly good. I just personally do not like collabs. That's my unpopular opinion. I think it depends on the streamer. I do feel like a lot of the times when I'm watching a streamer and they're doing a collab, I'm like less chatty, I guess. It's like, it depends on if you're watching... What am I saying? It's like, I feel like when I'm watching streamers, a lot of it is the chat to streamer interaction. Whereas collabs are like, you know, it's like the people that are in the collab. Welcome DX Nomad. I don't know who Alphys is, the one on the left, the one, it's all of them. Literally all of them. Even if I like both streamers, it's just overstimulating. I understand. That happens sometimes. Sometimes even if I enjoy both streamers, when they're doing a collab, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I just don't really feel like doing this right now. Like, I'll have the stream playing in the background, but it's less engaging as a chatter because, you know, they don't have time to focus on you or your comment. And if it's not about me, the chatter, then really what's the point? If it's not centered around me specifically, I can't believe they would focus on talking to each other and not me. Don't they know who I am as a viewer? Cringe. That's cringe of them. They would not even consider my emotions. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, but not really. What if I was being totally serious and I just said it as if it was not... what if I just presented it as if I was being sarcastic? I don't know. One of the downsides is generally less chat interaction, yeah. Because look, I watch most streamers for the chat interaction. It also, I feel like for most collab games, it's very game focused, right? They're just talking about what's happening in the game. But then there are some games that are better for collab streams. In the sense that, like, the game itself doesn't matter that much, and, like, the streamers are just talking about stuff besides the game. Like, those are fine. Yeah, it is Mario Party. Anything on the NLSS, they could just talk. They can just be yapping. I think that stuff is good. What's my time zone? Eastern time. Northern Line does a lot of yapping. True, so true. I do feel like they're playing a bit too much Mario Party, though. You know, they're having fun. I just think maybe they could play a different game, you know, just for a little bit. But I will not say that. I will not go in the chat and be like, I can't believe another Mario Party freaking cringe. You should play this game instead. You should play Jackbox, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'll still watch. I just would prefer different games. Okay, so this is definitely wrong. It's definitely this. Bazaar stream. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening when he's playing Bazaar, but I do watch him. One of my content creators of the year is Librarian. True, me too. Welcome, Scarf. So yeah, no, you don't watch Justin often. He skirts around the chat interaction issue by just muting himself to talk to chat at the same time. I do see people do this. Actually, I feel like that's a lot more common with like the really big streamers. Not to say that he's not a really big streamer, but like I noticed that like streamers like Lily Pichu, they'll do that a lot. I remember this one time when Lily Pichu was collabing with what was her name from Niji Sanji? Hana Makia. There was like this really awkward thing where like she was having like a one-on-one collab with her, and then like she muted herself to talk to her chat, but then like Hana Makia was just like waiting for her response, and she was like, oh, maybe I said something awkward, and she wasn't responding, but she was just talking to her chat. And like me as someone who was watching both chats, like I knew that she was muting to talk to chat, but then it just felt so weird. She's like, oh, did I say something weird? Oh, freak, it must be so awkward right now. I don't know. I love how NL argues with chat during Bazaar. He does that for like every game now. It's just his brand now. It's just what he does. You see that more in games like Apex for collabs? What of just muting to chat? It's a different feel, IMO. A lot of 2010 streams feel like that. How? How so? Valorant. I don't know. I feel like I can never really enjoy watching Valorant. Just something about it. Just not my kind of game. Maybe growing up a streamer has an impact on your social abilities. I don't think they grew up as streamers though. It's like they started streaming like in their 20s. As I imagine most people probably would. I guess people are streaming at much younger ages nowadays. When people reveal they're like, hey, I've been streaming, I've just turned 20, and you're like, what the frick? What are you talking about? Hey guys, I've just turned 22. And you're like, oh my god. They're a baby. They're a freaking baby. I'm done. My brain went to Lily Humps. Wait, for what? Oh, no, I was thinking of Lily Pichu. Totally different streamer. Actual baby. Born after the year 2000. Literal baby. I have no clue who that person is, but she's so famous. How can you not know every super famous streamer? Unbelievable. Not even knowing Lily Pichu. The famous Lily Pichu. Your nephew was watching Amaranth or whatever. Did he reveal that to you? Or did you just find out? Doesn't even remember. Yeah, right. Remember. Imagine not even remembering 9/11. Lily Pichu has been on the internet for quite some time. True. So true. I was there. I knew her in real life back in the day. Went to the supermarket one time. Her song got Selene kicked out of Niji Sanji. No, there's many other things that happened. I guess that was the thing that ended up causing it. She drew me in a sketchbook once. I remember that. Yeah, it was us, and then like, yeah, the crew. That was back in the day. He knows I work with computers and asked if I knew about them. Oh, so your nephew was just like, oh, you know about computers. Do you know about Amaranth? You're like, what? They're my favorite streamer. I watch all their streams. Why? Why would he just say that? During Thanksgiving. Was he like, oh, I'm sure he'll understand. I'm sure he also watches this streamer. Say, Lily's I Quit LOL song is 13 years old now. League is now older than some of its own players. So true. League of Legends. It all comes back to League of Legends. Can't escape it. Turns out 999 is easier to remember and dial under stress, but 911 is not too bad. Wait, what was the content? Oh, for 911, right. No, we're talking about the day, not the number. Let's see, then his mom, my 40-year-old sister, asked me what Amaranth was. How do you answer? Were you just like, oh, they're just a streamer. They stream on twitch.tv. I remember, like, a long time ago, when I had, like, this one summer internship thing, there's, like, this one other summer intern who found out that I also liked anime. And then, like, the first thing he asked, it's, like, usually when you find out someone's into anime, they ask you, like, oh, yeah, what anime do you watch? Or, like, oh, have you heard of this one? Can you believe what this guy asked me? He was like, oh, you like anime. Do you know about To Love Ru? And I was like, I knew of it. I was like, why would that be the anime that you mentioned as like the first thing? That's like, I've never seen it, but like I know enough to know that it's like an ecchi anime. It's like, why would that be your first? Why don't you just say like, I don't know, Dragon Ball or like something, I don't know. It's like very like telling on yourself that that's the first thing you ask. I was like, no, I've never watched it. And he was like, oh, that's too bad. I love that show. I was like, what? So why? I watched a bit of it and it just sucks even for ecchi. That guy out there. Anyway, it's like that. It's like if you ask someone if they watch streamers and then you just name a streamer that is similar to that. I had two people walk up and ask, you know, High School DxD? And the third, but that was ironic. Why would they ask that? Why would they even do that? DxD was decent at least, what? Do you know about interspecies reviewers? Why? Yeah, why would they say that? They put that on the radio. That's a they put that on TV. Can't believe that. Classic. Anyway, I don't know. That's just what I thought of. Reminds me of my situation that I have been in. Anyway. What were we talking about? Streamers? Are we talking about collabs? That's what it was. How did we get from collabs to this? I don't even know. We just don't know. It just happened when you stream. My nephew also got banned from the computer for calling his mom a female dog while we played Fortnite. So he's cooked. What the? Wait, weren't you talking about this during ChocoJax's stream? I remember someone in chat during ChocoJax's stream was saying something like this. Was that you? Were you talking about this? I vaguely remember. I remember things that people talk about in chats. Yeah, I remember. I remember this. Oh yeah, I brought up Lily Pichu. Why did I bring up Lily Pichu? Oh, from collabs, right? Because of her collab. It all comes back to collabs, to League of Legends. My friends started working with elementary schoolers. So many of them are saying chat all the time. Yeah, I think a lot of kids are saying things apparently like, comment, and subscribe. A lot of people. Because, like, you know, they get used to watching videos, and then, you know, at the end of every video, they're always like, make sure you hit that like button. And some people are like, yeah, my nephew started saying hit that like button every time we said goodbye. And people are like, there's no way, you're making this up for clout. There's no way that the dude just made this up to get a viral tweet. And then many people were like, no, actually, like, my nephew does that as well. Okay. That's what's happening now. Smash that like button. Make sure you use your money to purchase some subscription. Make sure to join the membership. Like, comment, and subscribe. Is the SpongeBob quoting of the next generation? Is it though? Is it really? Alright, what is this? What do you think this is? Melancholic picture. I rarely comment, but I do like and subscribe. Yeah, I rarely ever comment. When I ever post anything, it's usually just an emote. And, like, you know, on YouTube videos, you don't really do that. You don't really even have emotes unless you're what's the word for it? Not subscribed, membered. Comment for the algorithm. Anyway, good times out there. Watching streamers, talking about streams, all of that stuff. Pay me and I'll like anything. Is that true? Is that real? The good news is I don't have to play Fortnite for a good while. No, but don't they have the new update? Probably, maybe. There's probably some kind of update that they do. There's always an update. They're always updating that game. Longest, the top continuous service game or whatever. Snoop Dogg. Oh yeah, they have a first person mode now, right? They had that at the Game Awards. Snoop Dogg. Every time I open the app, it's a 60 gigabyte update. That's huge. Yeah, they're gonna add Miku. I saw that. I think it was just a rumor, but I could see that being a thing, honestly. The OG thing they announced last night, probably some kind of classic mode. That's been out for a while though. The OG mode. It's existed. I think the Game Awards was just telling you, reminding you that it existed. Games and awards, what? Yeah, they got games and awards. Games are nominated for things. And they can win. Wow. Miku in Fortnite would be so funny. It's like Fortnite, they add so much stuff. I remember when someone posted an image a long time ago. It was like an image of like, it was like Miku and Eminem and like Snoop Dogg and like one other rapper. And it's like, this is your squad when like someone uses the anime style avatar. And then literally all of them are in Fortnite except one guy. Actually funny. I think the screenshot or the photo they posted was like Hatsune Miku, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and like maybe it was like Ice Cube or like I don't know, someone else. But then it's like, what if they add? Maybe it was 50 Cent. Is 50 Cent in Fortnite? I don't know. It's funny, it was 90% trailers, 10% awards. I mean, that's what the Game Awards is nowadays. And that's what people are there for. I feel like most people don't care that much about the actual awards, except maybe Game of the Year. They're just there to like see what they announce every year. It's like how people watch the Super Bowl for the ads. Basically the same thing. Alright, let's go check Our room. Let's check our hats. Got an apple hat. Yo, look at that apple hat. Looking good. That looks good. Looking squeak. 50 Cent has his own video game. 50 Cent Blood in the Sand. That was like a really old game though, right? I remember when that was like in Nintendo Power, wasn't it? Or like one of those old gaming magazines. Okay, let's put an oven. Let's put a bed. Let's furnish this place for everything. Let's put this thing. Humidifier. Let's put one of these things. We only have the basic wallpaper. Okay, we'll put this here. Put the bed right over here. I'd like to rotate this. Revenge. Okay, this one goes here. Put this thing on there. Put this thing, you put the microwave right next to this thing. Obviously, you gotta have the photo on the the oven. The range. Looks great. It's a good time. Yo, look at that red. It's going. Gotta have your bathtub hot pocket. Exactly. Alright, let's solve some more puzzles. Page 5. Complete all normal squeakross on page 5 to unlock Nini's challenge. Where's the toilet? You could just go outside for that. Rat needs backstory. The rat is just living its best life. It's just what it's doing out there. So toilet, you mean a chamber pot? The chamber of secrets. The chamber of commerce. Microwave next to the bathtub is a bit dark. No, the microwave has lights on it. If anything, it'll be pretty light. You turn the microwave on, the light inside gets turned on, so it's not dark at all. Rabbit. You could modify the ears to be tall, and they could be a rabbit. Or are you saying this thing is... No, it's a fridge. It is a fridge. Okay. It's gotta be a 2, obviously. Gotta be a 2. Anyway, besides the Game Awards, what else even was there? What else is even occurring in society? In culture? Things to discuss. Yeah, the anime, what is it? Anime Weekend Atlanta? That's happening. Are you going there, Cole? Are you there right now? Are you literally at that convention? You are. I knew it. I knew it. Do I say icebox, freezer, or ice chest? I say freezer. Zoe might go next year. Grocery store, I got the hash browns you can put in the toaster again. They quit stocking them around COVID and now they're back. Hash browns are good. I would recommend hash browns. Never really had a hash brown that was like really bad. They've always at least been decent. Icebox is such an old-timey name. The box with the ice in it. Icebox. The box with the ice in it. Ice in the box. Icebox. I don't know. Butter dog. I was making a butter dog reference. Everyone knows butter dog. Butter on the dog. Dog with the butter on him. Butter on the dog. I've had hash browns that are soggy. Well, whose fault is that, huh? The chef. Obviously the chef. Freezer. I hardly even know. Freezer, isn't that the villain from Dragon Ball Z? It's weird for there to be a Wolfie stream so late. Maybe you just gotta get used to... This is the canonical time zone. This is when it occurs in my time zone. Sully has relatives in Atlanta, but explaining why I will go to an anime convention for 3 days sounds incredibly awkward. Why do you have to explain? You could just be like, I'm just going. You could just be a fan of anime. What is Butterdog? Wolfie, I'm sorry, what you're talking about. You sound insane right now. Butterdog is just the dog with the butter on. Just look up Butterdog. You think I'm the one who sounds crazy? You're the crazy one. You don't even know Butterdog. I know Butterdog. Everyone here knows Butterdog. You're the one. It's like when you say Costco guys and everyone's like, oh, I don't even know what the Costco guys are. You look crazy. Welcome, Lord Floof. Fan of anime. We have a phone that tells you the time. It should just say it's right now, silly, and hang up. No, but then it could not be right now. Maybe in a different time zone, it's not right now. It's 3 days ago. What if throws the next chatter into the abyss? A Dark Souls reference? Abyss? So I really don't want to be the weird guy that gets their children into anime. What if you don't stay with them? I guess if you don't stay with them, they'll be like, wait, why would you come all the way to Atlanta and not tell us that you're gonna be here? I'll be like, I thought it would be cringe to to tell you that I'm going to an anime convention. What if they're already into anime? What if they already know? Costco guys, of course we make references to Costco guys. Of course, we're the Costco guys. Of course we bring the boom. It's what we do. Obviously. If I will actually have friends to meet there, that might be a different matter. They're basically your closest relatives that aren't your mom, dad, and grandparents. Well, you can just go there and be like, I'm just going because, I don't know, it seemed fun. You could just play it off like, oh, I just wanted to visit. Oh, by the way, there's like an anime convention. I don't know. There's like this convention. I just was considering maybe going to it. But no, I'm totally here for you guys. To see you all. But also this other convention. This thing that is multiple days. And I'll be going to it for 3 days. Ever heard about the toy in I read the comment wrong. I read the message. Have you heard about the dog in the toy red plane? I have not. I don't know what that is. And then this is where you go, oh, he doesn't even know about the dog. He doesn't even heard about the dog, man. It's crazy. He doesn't even know. Spending 2 weeks at Atlanta that happens to overlap with the con is not a bad idea as well. Yeah. Exactly. He goes, oh no, I do know that guy. Yeah, that's the dog of knowledge. If you had called it the dog of knowledge, I would have known. Just say the dog in the red toy plane. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And that's the guy who's like, bow bow, ba 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 ba, batagata, batagata. That guy. It's that guy. I know that guy. Point was to call it something descriptive. No, but if you had just said, I would have known. It's a joke. That's not a... You think that guy's a joke. Anyway, this is totally wrong. This is supposed to be one... This is... What am I doing here? This is not even right. It has to be here. And then this... I just want to meet people from off the internet if I'm crossing the pond anyway. This guy is talking to people not on the internet. That's crazy. There was that baby that bit his brother. Charlie, who bit his brother's finger. I know. I know of that one. Wolfie of Wisdom, I remember that. That was a fishing stream. Anyway, speaking of anime, in the at the work event, I also learned that one of my people that I know from a different team, they're into anime. They were talking about how somehow the topic of Japan came up. He was like, I got into anime recently, actually. And he went to Japan several times, and he named some anime. He was like, you know, Spice and Wolf and Sword Art Online. I'm like, I know what those are. I've heard of those. I'm gonna hydrate, though. It is 7 p.m. Alright. He was like, I actually used to hate anime. You know, not really into anime, but then one day I was so bored, I was checking Netflix, and then I just watched a ton of anime. And then he became a fan. And then he was like, and then I went to Japan. And then apparently his wife is also very into anime. They went to Akihabara for like 4 days. They went to Akihabara for 4 days. That's crazy. That's so many days. I was like, I know. I asked him about that. I was like, well, if you're an anime fan, surely you've been to Akihabara. He's like, yep. It's me. Anyway, this is definitely wrong. I definitely did something. It's probably not. I'm just gonna restart this one. Hold on, maybe I don't restart this one. The top tile shouldn't get marked the 2. I'm just gonna restart. I know I could probably salvage this. I think it's probably faster if I just restart. Surely, if I actually pay attention this time, something will get done. Most certainly. I got the 1 and 6. Know someone who's not primarily into shonen. Well, he talked about Sword Art Online, so I don't know. I think that was the first anime you watched, Sword Art Online. Okay, well, this 6 has to go up. This has to be the 6. And then what? Sword Art Online has a different vibe to it compared to shonen stuff. To me, at least. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I guess. Because I feel like when you ask people what their first anime is, most people say, like, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, maybe not most people, but people of my age group. Probably and mostly just, like, Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z or whatever. I feel like that's probably more rare nowadays. People that are, like, younger, they probably might even have never seen Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon. It's probably, I don't know, actually don't know. What do people watch nowadays? Like, if you were to name someone who is just growing up nowadays and they just get into anime right now, like, I feel like if you ask them what their first anime is, what would it even be? Sword Art Online. I would not be surprised if a lot of people's first anime is Sword Art Online. I simply don't watch enough anime. Yeah, I don't know. Akira, Inuyasha. I don't know. A lot of options. You know, I'm sure many people would be like, oh, my first anime was totally Jujutsu Kaisen. It's definitely, it was Attack on Titan. It was Chainsaw Man. Actually, maybe not Chainsaw Man. Naruto, yeah, I feel like Naruto would be pretty common. Any title on Netflix? Yes, that is where my coworker first got into anime, from Netflix. I don't even know what they have on Netflix. As someone who has literally never used Netflix, I just don't know. Yes, the last column, so true. And if someone gives a cop out of Ghibli movies or Studio Ghibli, what if their first anime was actually Your Name? What if it was actually, I don't know. What if it was one of the Toho OVAs? What if it was one of the fan-made Toho whatevers? Ghibli are popular. Yeah, but that's why it's the cop-out answer, because that's... You would expect that. What if someone's first anime actually... Could be true, but yeah, that's because that's what you would expect. What if it's not true? I don't know. What if your first anime was actually Precure? Wait, this is wrong. Wait, this one? Wait, what? Oh no, it could be here. Okay. What if it was Precure, but then you're like, oh, that makes sense. You know, a lot of people watch Precure when they're young. But then what if they were not, like, you know, what if they were not a Japanese child who grew up watching Precure? Oh, look at this. What is this? A sink. Basic bathroom sink? Is this basic? Is this really basic? Toaster. Look at this toaster. What if they said their first anime was Aikatsu? I was gonna say that, but then I was like, people are not gonna know what I'm talking about. Did not look like... It does look like a sink. It's one of those like fancy looking modern sinks. Let that sink in. Classic Elon Musk joke from when he acquired Twitter. When he showed up holding a sink. Let that sink in. Am I right, guys? Oh, man. Classic Elon. It's gotta be a 2. What if they said their first anime was Astro Boy? I've never watched Astro Boy. But I'm sure it would be kind of rare for that to be someone's first anime. What if their first anime was Doraemon? I would be surprised, but it's not something that would make me doubt them. Yeah, I would believe them. I'd be like, yeah, sure. What if it was Detective Conan? You meant the picross? Oh, I see. I thought you meant the 3D model. Well, a lot of times they gotta take artistic liberties with these things. Lupin the Third. Detective Conan is incredibly popular in Germany. Is there a reason? Is it because it was one of like the rare first anime that was localized into German or something? TV anime. Yeah, I feel like that's the reason why a lot of anime is popular for people. Is because like a lot of people know Dragon Ball Z because it was localized to English and they aired it on TV. Same thing for Pokemon. Well, I guess maybe Pokemon, I don't know, they had games and all their stuff. But like, you know, the reason most people in the US probably knew about Outlaw Star was because of Toonami. Yeah, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Outlaw Star, Tenchi Muyo, all that stuff. Rurouni Kenshin. It's because they chose to localize that. Yeah, 4Kids One Piece. True, so true. Outlaw Star was better in English? What the... I watched all of Outlaw Star when it was airing on Toonami. But if you ask me to, like, tell you anything about that show, like the plot, the characters, I would not remember any of it. I'm pretty sure I also watched Gundam Wing when it was on Toonami. And I also don't remember anything about it. Okay, look, we got the 15 by 15s. What else did I watch on Toonami? There was like a lot of stuff. Pretty much everything. Whatever they had on there, I watched it. 2, we got the 8. Obviously, gotta be this. We got the 2 and the 7. 7's gotta be here. Gundam Wing is mostly angsty teens talking about how war is bad in mid-fight. Yes, so true. But I thought it was cool. Telling me they had robots fighting in space? Wow. This is where you go, oh, they're not robots, they're mechs. That's a totally different thing. Streamer doesn't even know. Calling them robots. Cringe. Wowge. It was cool. It was cool enough that made me want to buy one of those things that you could build. Gunpla. I purchased a Gundam Wing Gunpla. One of those really cheap ones. But I built it. And it was very flimsy, but it was cool. Brave little toaster. I've never even seen it. Gotta kill the streamer. He called a mecha robot. Doesn't even know. He doesn't even know that there's a distinction. I wish there was more Gunpla type stuff that wasn't robot guys. Is there? What's the other Gunpla that is not robot guys? I didn't even consider that could be a thing. You have to watch that movie, Watch Party. I thought you said, okay. Watch Party, yes. With the term Watch Party. I thought you meant the name of the thing that you have to watch. I thought the movie was called Party. You gotta watch Party. Brave little toaster will change you forever. I see. I've never even heard of it until now. There's Pla kits for Pokemon now, but how is that even possible? How can you build a Pokemon? Not possible. Can't possibly build a Pokemon. Okay, we got the 8. It's gotta go not here. Right, this one definitely gotta be there. Surprised that Gundam Build Fighters was not properly put out in English dub. Would have thought it would be gotten pretty big given how many people got into Beyblade, Bakugan, etc. Unless it was a rights distribution issue. I don't actually know what Gundam Build Fighters is. I have heard of it though. We can rebuild them. We have the technology. Pokemon Gunpla. I know, like, besides Gunpla, a thing that's been kind of popular recently is, like, legally distinct Lego, right? Things where you like, build your own thing out of, like, Lego-like blocks, but it's not actually called Lego. They'll have, like, Pokemon. Is it called Nano Blocks or something? I'm sure there's many things. Mega Blocks is, like, the different one, right? Tego. No, I think it's called like Nano Bricks, Nano Blocks, something like that. There's probably a bunch of companies that do that. But they'll do like, you know, here's like an anime character, but you build it. Here's like it's like a Pikachu. Make it yourself. Yeah, Pokemon Nano Blocks. I love brick toys from AliExpress. Interesting how Lego has such a stranglehold on the market. Plastic bricks is all it is. Yeah. They weren't even the first one though. It's like you think like, oh, they're popular only because they were the first one to do it, but like they weren't, right? There's actually someone else. 7th row from top. Adds X's to the 2. So, alright, this has to be there. Oh yeah, and then this has to go down, right? True, so true, and then this has to not be there. Exactly. International copyright law is broken. China don't care. They have extremely fine tolerances, which is difficult for plastic. Welcome Hongtown Deluxe. Yes, they are higher quality though than the other brick companies. I remember I've used non-Legos and they're not as good. Alright, this one has to go up. Obviously, has to be here. And then these could not be here. They got this one, and then they got that one. What's that emote? Majok Morb. Morbin, it's Morbin time. Anyone Morbin right now? Any Morbers? Alright, this one's gotta be here. Has anyone built a Lego thing recently? Whether Lego or legally distinct thing that is not technically Lego? Are you building anything? What was the last Lego thing that I've built? I don't even know. It's probably been like at least a decade or maybe even 2 decades since I built anything with Lego. You're modular. Non-Legos have better molds but worse tolerances. You're telling me they're moldy? You're telling me these things are mold? I can't afford Lego. You think I'm made of money? I have 3D printers too. I'm just saying, like, if you've ever built anything out of Lego, it could have been 10 years ago, could have been 5 years ago, could have been literally never. But surely not never. Surely everyone here has built some Lego thing at some point in your life. Like, if someone told me they have never built anything from Lego, I'd be like, are you for real right now? Not even like a bootleg Lego. I don't mean like Lego specifically, like the name brand Lego, the company Lego. But you know, Mega Blocks or like some other thing. That would also count. Hey, Bill Brains. Oh, do you all remember Connects? Was that owned by Lego? Connects? Those were cool. Duplo, yeah, Duplo, Mega Blocks, those count. The last thing you've built of some brick-related toy. Lego Mindstorms. Yeah, mind these storms, am I right, guys? Connects. It's K''NEX, I think. I thought Connects was cool. I remember I had those. I built many things. Mindstorms are discontinued. And what are they doing now? How can they not have Mindstorm? Yeah, Mindstorm indeed. Got them. Duplo isn't not Lego. Duplo is a Lego product. Oh, okay. I did not know that. My brother often destroyed my Lego stuff. I have bad memories around Lego. Can't believe he would do that. Why would he do that? That's messed up. Ruining people's enjoyment. You should be in prison. He should be destroyed for that. The last thing I built was probably helping my cousin build his Minecraft Lego set 10 years ago. We had Minecraft Legos. What the? I feel like Minecraft could probably get away with having its own like brick thing. Because like Minecraft is pretty much a brick thing, right? It's pretty much a thing. A basic table. They're cool, more engineering focused than Lego. Yeah, Connects was nice. It's a programming and exploration game. Maybe someone should remake it. Wait, for what? For which one? What am I? I'm scrolling up now. Mindstorm. Mindstorm game. I see. Welcome, Mickey. Yo, that was, yeah. There, someone gifted a sub randomly. Your brother is a sociopath. Messed up. Are there any real-time automation games where you program the bots? Probably. I would imagine that there probably are. Let's see, your papa bought a huge amount of Connects and Lego as a child. He was an engineer and wanted us to build things, I guess. I miss him. No. Did you enjoy the Legos? I'm sure it was a fun experience. Building things out of blocks. Classic times. I had these, they weren't Legos, but they were like huge Lego-like blocks. Imagine like the size of a shoe. Just a huge, like one block that is the size of an adult shoe. And you would just build, we would build buildings out of those. Because we were tiny children and those buildings were as tall as we were. It was fun. Duplo is just double-scaled Lego. The two systems are actually completely compatible. I don't think I've ever actually seen Duplo. I have heard of it though. I did not know that they were the same as Lego. A shoe is bigger than Duplo? No, this is not Duplo. This is, I'm talking about a bootleg Lego-like block. Just a huge block. You can build forts with it. Lincoln Logs, is that the name for it? The bigger blocks were given to smaller children, makes you think. It really says a lot about society. What's the deal? What's the deal with that? Why would they do that? Anyway. Oh wait, I've told this story. I remember, okay, I was like, talking about this. Those large blocks, I built like a big mailbox out of it. And that was when I learned that the postal system exists. You know, because like, you know, you think about sending a letter as a kid. And I remember I used those blocks to build a mailbox. And then I would put a letter in it, and then I would tell my grandpa, like, I would like to send this letter to my friend. And then I gave him a letter that did not have an address on it. It was just like the name of my friend. And then my grandpa was like, you know, like, you can't just put their name on this. You have to, like, have their address. I'm like, what do you mean? This is for Kevin. There's only one Kevin, right? He's like, no, you have to, like, you have to know their address. I'm like, what? But there's only one Kevin. He's like, no, there's many Kevins. They all have different addresses. And then that's when I learned. You can't just write a note to Kevin and expect the post office to know where to send it. Wouldn't it be funny if they did though? What if I just wrote Kevin? But it works for Santa. Kids can just write Santa on an envelope and they, you know, the post office knows to send it to the right place. Why does Santa get special treatment? What do you think he's doing that's so important? I mean, besides like delivering all the gifts to everyone. Why does he get special treatment? Messed up. Santa has an address? Yeah, but then if you just write Santa, they'll know. The post office knows to send it. Despite the fact that there is more than one Santa. You know, there are people that have the name Santa, and yet everyone thinks of that one specific Santa. It was a famous computer example of written mail. Wait, for what? Someone got an email to write Russian on the envelope, but the receiver's computer did not render Russian. What? Oh, well, I remember. I think I remember seeing that one. And then like they had to like decode the ASCII to like determine what the original Russian text was. Something like that. I address my letters to Elon Musk and he gets them. Does he really though? Does he actually? Does he respond? What does he say? Remember pen pals? Did anyone have a pen pal as a kid? You just write letters to them and then you wait several months to get a response. That was cool. That was fun. I've had some in school. Remember in school? They would have you write letters and then you get a response and you're like, oh, this is my pen pal. I love writing letters to my pen pal. I don't even remember what I wrote about. I remember I drew comics though. I had a comic called like Super Worm or something. And then my pen pal was like, whoa, what the? You drew this? It was so funny. I wonder what that guy's doing now. What is that pen pal doing? You think he's a VTuber? He could be a VTuber. I would not even... He could be watching this stream. He could be like, whoa, what the? Super Worm? I had a pen pal. And he would draw comics and it was their original character named Super Worm. Wow. I've been watching my pen pal the whole time. The person at the Russian postal distributor wrote the correct characters above the original. I see. The pen stands for penitentiary. Oh, pen. You said the pen. Penitentiary. He sent me back a letter, told me to stop. You got a response. Isn't he like so busy? Isn't he too busy to run multiple companies? 999 has a guy named Santa. The hit game, 9 doors, 9 rooms, 9 days or something. Apple Pen. I had a pen pal always talk about Sonichu, something like that. Did you really? Did you really? Does everyone remember their pen pals? Sometimes I get these recommendations in my YouTube about pen pals. There was one that was like, they would write each other every year for 21 years and then the letters stopped. I never watched that video, but I always get that in my recommendeds. It's like, it's got like 2 children like facing away from each other. Has anyone seen that video? What is that about? I get that all the time. I've never had the interest in watching it because it's like an hour long or something. You were not forced to write people? Yeah, but did you do it intentionally? Did you write to a pen pal? What if you don't use a pen? What if you use a pencil? Would they still be a pen pal? There was like one cool YouTube short that I saw one time about, it was like these pen pals that were writing to each other for like 50 years or something, and they had never met up in person. But then they did one of these things that's like, you know, when you're visiting someone as a surprise, and then you cover their eyes and you're like, guess who? And then like they're like, whoa, I recognize that voice. That's whatever. But since they were pen pals, they obviously had not heard each other's voice at all. And then they're like, guess who? And then they're like, I don't recognize the voice. I don't know who this is. And then she said a line that she always ends her letters in. And then the person like, whoa, what? It's you? And that was a heartwarming moment. Very, very touching. Very, very cool, wholesome moment. I thought that was a good video. That despite not recognizing their voice, they recognized their writing style based on the way they spoke. And they're like, there's no way, it's gotta be this person. They always end their letters with this thing. I think that's cool. There's about 2 people who wrote each other for 21 years and then the letters stopped. Yeah, but why did the letters stop? And they were twins. Were they actually twins? Wait, this is wrong. Oh, it has to be this. What is this? What is that? Oh, what the frick? You can wear this? Hold on, we gotta wear this. Yo! Look at this. It's great. Can we get like a top hat or something? Oh, we can get a chef's hat though. We can get this. Hold on. What's happening? What the frick? Did the rat electrocute himself? Do you see that? What the heck was that? That rat was shocked. Perhaps literally. I saw lines. Yeah, what was that? Anxiety? Tell me these rats have anxiety. Furtastic. Scared. What are they scared of? What are they even afraid of? Oh, look at all this mail. Got an attachment. What is this? Ratway Sanctuary. It's an amazing non-profit organization. Amazing. I've been ignoring all these letters. Oh, these are real rats. Hi, Wolf Rat. Consume rodent content. Yo, they got real. Real. Is this a, what is this? A mouse? A squirrel? Is this a squirrel? Cotton, meal. Citron. Caton. Wow, this is good. I enjoy this. They got rodents for you. You've won 99,999 years of free sunflower seeds. This is not a scam. See, I saw a scam. I read the SC and then combined it with this one. The modern version is Discord pals, and they meet up and one is an axe murderer. It's not the same though. Because like with pen pals, you have to wait for their response. Now that everything can be transmitted immediately, it's like, what's the fun with that? You know, it's the same. You could just, I don't even know. Do you know rats are highly social animals that need to be kept in groups? I did know that actually. I recommend starting with a group of three or more. 3 rats, triple rat. Rats are very intelligent and emotionally complex animals. So true. Maybe they're scared of rats. I mean, that's reasonable. Humans can be scared of other humans. A lot of humans are scary. I could imagine some rats being scared of rats. Free, not a scam. When did you discover squeakross puzzles? I started solving squeakross puzzles when I was only a little mouse. Stayed up all night to finish my first squeakross book. Good times. Welcome, Liquid Cake. What if we all watch on 1 hour offset? And gave chat to you from an hour in the past. Oh, what the? Look at this. This rat is sleeping in the bathtub. You seeing this? Oh. So what if I block? Oh no. What the? Wait, what the frick? Do you see that? What? It's like the rat just jumped on the roof and fell down. What's that? That's good. This is a good. Oh, what the is okay? See, what is that? What is that about? The rat is getting shocked by something. Oh, you can drag the rat. Oh, I see. You can move the rat. This feels like we should not be doing this. But what if you did this? What if you had the rat go to sleep? Oh, wait. What? Is it... Are you good? Or is the rat still, Are you good? Or what's happening? What? What? Excuse me? Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, look at... You're sleeping the wrong way, though. The pillow's, like, over there. Yeah, I don't like the grabbing animation. It looks like the rat is in distress. I don't appreciate that. Anyway, next one. That's it for... Oh, I've solved all the puzzles. Thank you so much for playing the demo. The full game will feature way more catalog pages and puzzles. Oh wait, we didn't do any of these. What is this thing? This thing here? It's a challenge. Hey, what the heck? Now this is weird. This is like 6. These markers are from 6 instead of every 5. That is highly unsettling. I was looking at rescue rats today. It was terribly sad. Wasn't able to accommodate them. They were all sleeping in a little hammock together. Yeah, but you gotta, if you're gonna adopt them, you gotta adopt 3 of them. You can't just have 1. Okay, I feel like this feels like a sin. Like a picross sin. You should not have these things grouped in groups of 6. That is just very unusual. Because now you can't use your, you know, your typical knowledge to group these things in ways that make sense. Like, this is an 11, but then it's like, it goes here. It's weird. It's very weird. Okay. Other than that, though, good game. Very thorough demo. Like, I thought I finished the demo, but actually there's all these bonus levels. A lot of stuff to do. Good times, though. We've had good times with squeakross. See, the fact that this is a 12 is very strange. Anyway. Any rat enjoyers out there? What is your opinion of this game? Will you buy this game? Will you support the developers of this game? The answer is probably no. You're probably going to be like, no, I won't, but I'm just going to watch Wolfie play it. I think that's also valid. Because many people, they do not watch, or sorry, they'll watch a stream and then not actually buy the game because they've seen a streamer play it, which is very common. A very common thing. It's a thing you got to consider if you're making a story-based game. Which this is not a story-based game, but there's many games that, if you watch someone play it, there's pretty much no reason to play it yourself. Because you already know. The entire thing is about the story. Alright, we got the 1, obviously. It's right there. Got this one. Got that one. Simple as that. The rat is very cute. Yeah, I like that you can customize the rat. You can make it whatever color you want. Of a variety of shapes. Many different sizes. Okay, well this one, surely it's wrong. Oh no, that's right. Wow. Look at that. Oh, you can customize the color. I see, that's what this is. You can choose a different color. Completed your very first Mimi's challenge. You unlock color variations. Click the manual to learn more. That's great. Hey, you're telling me they got all of these? Every one of these is its own different puzzle? Welcome, Nano Dan. Such a dapper looking rat. So true. Rad. No, rad. It is rad. It is a rat who is also rad. Very cool. Very cool game. I would recommend this game. If you enjoy picross and also rats and mice, consider checking this game out. The demo is free. There's literally at least 3 hours of content in this demo alone. Alone. He said alone. What streamer says the word wrong? Alone. Got the 3. We got the 4 going this way. Could not even be there. Anyway, we had fun. We had fun here today, watching these puzzles. Jeez. Learning that there is a streamer mode in this game to avoid DMCA, which I did not enable. The corner rat scared me. It's a collab. It's a 3-person collab. We got me. We've got this rat. And got the other rat. It's that simple. It's that easy. 3. We got the 3. We got the 5 right there. The 7. This one surely goes here. Anyway, hope everyone's Friday is going well. I feel like I didn't do very much at work today. Because, like, pretty much the entire year, it's like, it feels like it's over already. Like, we had today, which is Friday, you know, the end of a 3-day thing at work. And people are traveling back home. It's like, I don't feel like doing anything. And then, like, literally next week is, like, I have jury duty next week, so I'm only going to be in the office. I'm not even going to go to the office. I'm just going to be working from home. But then I got, like, Monday and Tuesday I'll be working, and then Wednesday I'll be, like, doing jury duty or whatever. And then, I don't know if it's gonna last multiple days. Could be Thursday, maybe, as well. Hope you have an interesting case. I hope I don't get assigned to jury duty. Every single time I've been called for jury duty, I've been, like, waiting in a room for a bit. For several hours, and then they're like, yeah, we don't have anything for you all. You can go home. I was also thinking of that. I was like, I could be assigned to the Luigi case, because that was in New York. That would suck because, like, you can't talk about it. I feel like if I was on that case, I would be like, you know, oh man, how can I not talk about this, right? But if you do talk about it, then you're, like, in contempt of the law or something, so you can't. Welcome, Brooke. I don't know. I just, you know, because it's, like, near the end of the year. Holidays are coming up. It's just, like, who really wants to be there, you know? Christmas, New Year. If I suddenly refuse to discuss it, well, no. Well, I can't talk about any of the cases, right? It's not just the Luigi case. It's like any court case, you are not allowed to talk about it. I feel like it'll be impossible for them to find an impartial jury, though. Because, like, usually you don't get picked for the jury if it's, like, a case that you have information about. You're like, have you heard about this event? And then they're like, yeah, I've heard about it. It's like, no, you know too much. You read the news, you can't be on this case. So, like, the only people that would be are just people that either don't follow the news at all or people that are lying. I got dismissed from jury duty because I had an upset stomach. I was so thankful. True. You could, in fact, just say you don't want to do it. You could also tell them you know about jury nullification. And then they'll be like, you can't have this guy. But you can't say it in front of everyone. You have to go to the judge and be like, hey, I have something to tell you. And then you whisper jury nullification. And they're like, what the? Get this guy out of here. I don't want to see him. They can easily find people. They do ask if you heard information and can remain impartial when they're doing the jury summons. But like, how do they know that you can remain impartial? They're just taking your word for it. You're like, oh yeah, I've heard everything about this court case. I can totally remain impartial. Definitely have no biases whatsoever. I've not seen millions of memes about Luigi. I don't even know who he is. Who is that? The brother of Mario? I know Mario. Jury nullification. Imagine knowing about jury nullification. Couldn't be me. I'm pretty sure I did have, like, one time when I was called to jury duty. There was one time when someone who was eligible, like, went up to the judge, said something, and then the judge was just like, yeah, you can go now. I feel like they told them about jury nullification. They probably were like, yeah, I know about this thing. The judge was like, alright, you can get out of here. That's a thing that people do. You got this thing. You got this thing, obviously. Right there, you got that thing. Anyway, I remember when I said I'm getting assigned to jury duty, and then I was like, oh, it's probably going to be pretty quiet because, you know, end of year, not too many people actually want to be doing court cases and all that. I'm sure it'll be slow. And then the whole Luigi thing happened. And now I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Are they going to delay the trial until after New Year? Because, like, typically when you think of court cases, they do tend to get held up for a long time. One of the rare cases where one weird trick meme actually works. Exactly. Over here, trying to evade jury duty is kind of a crime. Jury nullification is not in itself a reason to dismiss someone, regardless of its meme status. Well, I don't know. I'm sure they would prefer to not have someone who knows what it is, though. Didn't realize that jury duty is not tied to a specific case. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oh, for jury duty here, you get selected for one case specifically. And then once you're done with that case, you don't have to do jury duty for like 6 to 8 years or something. Something like that. I don't know. Why would you be sent away then? Because maybe they have no cases in the day that you're assigned. You only get only for a year? What the, really? Yeah, in New York, it's like once you, even if you're not selected for a case, if you've shown up for jury duty, you're not eligible for like 6 years. I think if you get selected for a case, you're not eligible for 8 years. Got selected on that Friday afternoon after the office was closed. Prosecutor decided not to pursue charges. I see. Odds that you're picked multiple years in a row is really low. But it's non-zero though. It could happen. I feel like a year is like pretty low though. But then you are not assigned to a case? Yes, you are not assigned to a case. I don't have to do jury duty in many years. I don't know if it's the law, but it was the case for me. Yeah, it's the case for me as well. You're coming in on the day they put you on whatever case they have. Yes, and there's many people there. There's many people that will not be assigned. No, they don't just put you on the case. They have to choose whether if they want you on the case. They like interview you. They're like, what's your opinions on the police? What's your opinions on this thing? If they found DNA evidence, do they, when you consider this definitive proof of whatever? And then you just answer, and then they decide. They're like, oh, actually, yeah, this guy seemed like he'd be a good fit. New York. Hey, I'm walking here. New York, like number 72. Can't you just say, hey, I'm walking here, and then they let you go? They probably would. They probably would be like, this guy does not seem very mentally stable. If you answer all of their questions with AM walking here, they probably would not put you on a case. Upstate. 60 plus people were dismissed or had a reason to not even be among us. They were not even among us. Can't believe this. That's the secret cheat code. They let you be the judge when you just say you're walking here. Hey, I am walking here. Hello, fellow citizens. I am walking here. Me when I'm a New Yorker. Hello, I appear to be walking here. I am walking right now. Yeah, when they ask you, they're like, what's your opinions on healthcare? And you're like, oh, I love it. That's my favorite thing, actually. Actually, no, I feel like if you say you love it, then it's also like, you might not get picked because you express too much bias for one side. Because, like, I believe the defense and the prosecution get to choose who they want on the jury. And so if you're, like, too far in favor of one thing, they'll be like, no. Can't have this guy. It'd be fun hearing how many candidates they have to go through. Yeah, I don't know. Probably a lot. I feel like, don't they have, like, special, like, not laws, but, like, different criteria for, like, celebrity cases? Or, like, cases that are, like, really well known in the general public? Like, would this be a case that has to go to, like, a judge only and no jury? It happens sometimes. Good luck finding someone not adversely affected by a healthcare company. Yeah. Someone who has no opinions on healthcare. Someone who's just like, yeah, healthcare, I've heard of it. I know what that is. I definitely am aware of care, of health. If I recall correctly, each side gets a certain number of jurors they get to dismiss for whatever reason they want. Okay, so you can't just, like, deny everyone. You have to, at some point, be like... Oh, it's like when you're playing a fighting game. You get to, like, veto some players. Or some characters. You're like, okay, I want to ban this guy. Okay. Counter pick. I'll pick this guy. Welcome, Wed. Someone living in a cave. You don't even know about Luigi. I don't even know. Fighting games don't let you do that. MOBAs do. Fighting games do let you do that. I don't know what you're talking about, Zoli. They do let you do that. Smash has stage bans. Maybe they also have character bans. I'm sure there are some fighting games. No, they do. There are some. It is a thing that exists. I'm telling you. I don't know anything about fighting games, but I'm pretty sure that some of them do let you ban characters. It depends. Maybe it's uncommon, but it does happen. I think bans are cowardly. Simply win. I would simply win. I would simply not lose. There's rule sets with character bans with dedicated format for the character. Well, I don't know. Are you very knowledgeable about fighting games? You sounded very confident about that. Like, yeah, I know fighting games. You can't ban characters. It's only stagers. Alright, this thing goes here. This thing, obviously, it's there. And then, got the 4. Got the 2. Used to watch them a lot a couple years ago. Tournaments. We get the 5. It's there. We get the 9. The 9 has to be here. And then that one. You can make whatever format you like. And I'm sure many of them have instituted bans. We got the 2, we got the 3, we got this 3. Amazing. What is that? What is this? Oh, it's a small lamp. I see. Alright, well that's gonna be it. We did not even finish the demo. I thought this game would only take like an hour. But honestly, I could see this lasting like 5 hours. There's at least 5 hours of content in this game. It's amazing. They got a Discord, puzzle catalog, dress up. Look at this. It's like a full game. Yeah, this is more full than like some full games we played, honestly. Alright, that was squeakross. Feel free to check it out if you want. I will now shut down and find someone to raid. Hope they do well. You need to fix the grabbing animation. It's upsetting. It is kind of weird. Alright, let's see. Ooh, it's ice cream day. Cocoa day. Cream cheese frosting day. Horse day. Are there other days? This is all the days. Let's do National Ice Cream Day, right? See, there was a case in Texas where they couldn't find a jury over repeated attempts. The prosecution wanted to fine a group $500 for feeding the homeless. What are they doing? National Ice Cream Day raid. Lucia, Saint Lucia. Alright, who's streaming? Twitch.tv. Many people are out there playing things. And I will raid some of them. I will raid who will I raid? I do not know. I will send you over to what is this? What is this thing? What is this stream? What is this special event? When people are streaming in the special events category, and I don't know what the special event. Oh, it's a anniversary. Okay, some kind of anniversary. I'm going to raid Bodega Rat. Oh, we were playing a rat game, so Bodega Rat, that's relevant. A game related to rodents, and we are raiding a rodent. That's a fitting raid. I think that's a good one. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow with a collab stream. It'll be 1 hour earlier than usual, presumably. Unless people show up late, which could happen. But I plan on starting the stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It is an Overcooked 2 collab with Zully, Hamflo, Nabunon, and myself. So feel free to tune in if you want. Or you could not. You could also just be like, I'm not watching a collab. We talked about collabs. I'm not watching collabs. That's cringe. They're not even going to read the chat. I don't know. But that'll be tomorrow. Unless something happens, in which case maybe it won't happen, but I'm assuming it's going to happen. Not even watching that. Hey, what happens to your watch streak? Do I need to watch Hamflo stream? Because I have a watch streak in Hamflo's chat. If I'm not watching his stream, does that count? Will my watch streak be okay? Anyway, goodbye everyone. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.